The past. So if you're internalizing your feelings and your belief system, and you're subconsciously wired, then you're doing all this stuff that ain't working for you. What does the past have to do with your future? What does your track record have to do with your future? Anybody know? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So if you're second string now or third string now, or you were last year, that has absolutely nothing to do with you being second or third string this year. You can change that anytime you want. Anytime you want. Okay? You understand that? Are there kids, and you first stringers, just because you were first string last year, and if you haven't gotten any better, you may want to really think about if you're going to have your position this year. Because if the other kids are doing what they should do, which is if they want more, they must become more, then they're going to start climbing up. The biggest mistake I ever seen when it goes from high school to college or college to NFL is that the fatal mistake that's made very often is that the kid who goes to high school and is doing real well, all state, all conference, all whatever, and they go to college on a scholarship, they think, man, I'm good enough to play college ball. I must be because they gave me a scholarship. That's the biggest crock of crap in the world. You're not good enough to play there yet. You're good enough to get invited to go there. You better do something to become more if you want to go to the next level. And in the NFL, it's the biggest thing. How many first rounders you guys see fail time and time and time and time again? But 6th, 7th, 8th rounders, or 7th rounders at this point, end up becoming All-Pro and Hall of Fame and the whole 9 yards. Because the first rounders made the fatal mistake of thinking just because they were given an opportunity from the past that they were already, you know, they have this, what's the term I'm looking for? Well, you coaches said it earlier. Entitlement. Good job on that. They're entitled. So they go in having gotten no better from college senior, all accolade, Mr. Stud, whatever, to NFL rookie, and they get mopped up. Get cut or stay in the league a few years, get the big payday, get laughed at, joked about, and they can't figure out why. But the bottom guy that appreciates the opportunity understands if I want more, I better become more, and I better do something with this. And they go, of course, into the game and knock out a first round guy. Okay? So if you're sitting here at second string, third string, understand you can do anything you want. I remember my son, one of my sons is sitting back there, Dane, 8th grade. He wasn't real good. Of course, you know, it took long enough to get the couch surgically removed from his rear end. But once we did that and he healed up from that, we got him on a football field. Okay? It was pretty obvious that he didn't watch a lot of football. And it was even more obvious he didn't play a lot of football. Okay? And he's second string at this point. He's coming home and he goes, you know, I said, well, how's it going? What's going on? Well, I'm doing okay, but, you know, but they're not starting me. I said, who's they? The coaches. They're not starting me. The coaches aren't starting you. They got nothing to do with starting you. Nothing to do with starting you. He's looking at me. What do you mean? So they got nothing to do with starting you. They got the easiest job in the freaking world. Are you kidding me? They're just sit there. They all get together and do this. Okay, we got a running back. Who are we going to put running back? Who did the best job today? Who's been kicking butt? Who's been dominated it? Oh, Joe? Okay, Joe. That's real tough. Okay, then of course, who's second string? Whoever that is, or they're not quite as fast, or they don't come as much, they don't practice as hard, they don't do this. Okay, they're second string. They had nothing to do with that. Once I got him to understand that you decide if you start. Every practice, and from then on, for a week, I did it for a lot longer than that, but for the first week up to the next game, before I practiced every game, I dropped him off the practice and said, are you going to be first string today or second string? I'm going to be first string. Once he started internalizing that, manifesting that out, he never, from that point on, all the way through his senior year, started both ways, never missed a game, never missed a play, not a single play. Played last year at Charlotte as a defensive tackle, and God bless the football team over there, but they were 2-7 and should have been 0-9. 2-7, gave up 43 points a game. All right? I mean, they gave up 21 points just doing warm-ups. You know, it was terrible. Terrible. They get done warm-ups, you're ready to start the game, you're down by 21. Okay, that's cool. That's right, we figured that. Okay? He got honorary captain of the league with DeWitt, Hazlitt, some powerhouse schools in that area. He got honorary captain of the whole league, voted only a couple guys in the whole league got unanimous decision that they were the best player at their spot. He got that at defensive tackle on a team that was 2-7 and a defense that gave up 40 freaking points a game. Okay, I'm not saying that to brag about him at all. Okay, maybe a little. But I'm telling you, he decided what he wanted to do. Okay? Would have been real nice if everybody else would have bought into this whole project here of kicking butt and taking names, but obviously that didn't necessarily work that way. Okay? Who's got the next one? Expectation. Now that you realize whatever you're deciding or whatever your past is has zero to do with the future, I mean zero. It's got nothing to do with where you can go from here on out. Now you have to realize you can expect things, right?